Compton Ricc Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Could Chrisean Rock be arrested for unaliving? Or at least that's what the video that I'm about to do a reaction to said. It's actually titled that. She could be arrested any day. Now, Chrisean X, before he passed away, he was asking for a paternity test. He wanted to know, was the baby his? We all thought the baby was his because the baby looked just like him. He wanted to know. Next thing you know, the boyfriend comes up unalived. A lot of people had speculations that it could involve Chrisean Rock. I don't know. Wasn't there. I'm going to do my reaction. I'm not here to know what she did because at the end of the day, if she did anything, they will find out. Let's go over here and check out this video. Let's get to it.
There's a very real possibility that Chrisean Rock could be getting arrested for murder very soon. The same day Chrisean Rock announced that she's moving out the country, we learned that homicide detectives have taken an interest in Chrisean Rock and they're asking people questions about her.
The country. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, child. I'm moving out the country. We're moving out the country. Look, we ain't gonna tell y'all details, but we're moving out the country.
Yeah,
we're moving out the country. Oh my God.
How many months?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
For real. Yep.
Yep, we're moving out.
That don't. Hey, listen. If you know you had anything to do, let's just say, if you knew you had anything to do with any crimes, the last thing you would want to do is get on the internet and say, I'm moving out the country. That's what you don't say. Because if you being investigated and the moment you say, I'm moving out the country, they're going to have to hurry up and do a crackdown on you because you might be over there with, what's his name, man? What's the dude named the Simmons brother? He's out of here. Yeah, y'all ain't going to find, what's it, Russell? Yeah, y'all ain't going to find Russell Simmons. But yeah, I don't think that this was a smart play. I don't know if she did anything. Again, I repeat that. I don't know if she did anything, but saying you moving out the country, man.
I got my suitcase with me.
I want to tell y'all so many details. Why you just do that?
You posted it.
Let's rewind a little bit so you guys got the full context. Chrisean Rock has an ex-boyfriend called Ronnie. When Chrisean Rock got pregnant, Ronnie popped up and said the baby was his. Chrisean Rock said the baby was Blueface. Blueface to this day said the baby belongs to Ronnie and is not his. Well, Ronnie took Chrisean Rock to court to prove the baby was his.
And after that, he came up missing.
The next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Chrisean is going to be required to do a court-ordered paternity test. And once we get this paternity test, we shall have more insight.
Ronnie also pulled up on Chrisean Rock in person when she came to Baltimore, demanding that she gives him a paternity test so he can figure out whether or not Chrisean Jr. is his kid or not.
Right here, Junior right here.
You chill out?
You weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. What you want to do?
Excuse me.
What do you want to do?
I'm calling the cops.
I don't give a call him. Nobody touch you.
Go to the car.
Call him. Yeah.
That man was for sure that was his baby. He was 100% sure that's my baby. All of a sudden, all this happened. He pushing up on her. That's my child. Take this paternity test. All of a sudden, the man comes up missing, unalived.
Police ass. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
You a police ass.
excuse me.
Police bitch.
Excuse me.
You a feds.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I need you out the
nigga.
But I don't give a
Talking about, okay.
I need you out the mall, nigga. I need you out the mall.
Okay.
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 Let's go this one.
Okay.
Let's go this one. I need you out the mall. Let's go this one. Let's go this one. Let's go this way. Let's go.
But here's the thing. We never actually found out whether or not Ronnie was the baby father or not, because a week before the court hearing to decide on whether or not Chrisean Rock has to give Ronnie a paternity test, Ronnie was shot and killed.
Do that sound suspicious? I'm asking y'all, do that sound suspicious? The man asked for a paternity test the week before they was about to do the paternity test. The man come up unalived. Do that sound suspicious?
In a very mysterious fashion.
Yes, you heard right. We just got the update. So apparently, there had been some money on Ronnie's head since Friday. What's today? Tuesday. So since Friday, apparently somebody put some money on his head. Somebody wanted him dead. And y'all, I found out exactly how it happened. So one of the neighbors says that Ronnie was sitting in his car outside his house when all of a sudden this car pulled up behind him. A person gets out the car. He didn't realize that they had a gun or whatever. They ran up on the car real quick, y'all. They shot him 10 times. Not only was he shot 10 times, nobody even came to check on him for at least 10 minutes.
All right, now, you got a few shots took at you, you took more than 10. That's personal. That's personal. That's to make sure that the job is done. And whoever this guy is right here, the one who's saying Ronnie had a bag on his head, I don't know if he from Baltimore, but the streets talk. He had a bag on his head since Tuesday, I believe that's what he said. I got to correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to go back. But, yeah, he had a bag on his head, and a couple of days later, the man was knocked down.
So if there was a chance that he could have been saved, and within those first 10 minutes, it wouldn't have happened because nobody even came to check on him until after 10 minutes. The neighbor says that he heard it, but of course he didn't want to come out immediately because that's gunshots. So he waited about 10 minutes, make sure the coast is clear. Then he went to check. He said he tried to lay Ronnie down on his side. He said he was shot up everywhere. He said it was blood coming all out of his body. And basically he died right there. There was no way he was going to be saved. It was too late, y'all. So whoever this was, they wanted this done quickly.
That theory lines up with the possibility that Chrisean Rock may have put a hit on Ronnie to avoid the court order paternity test before the last court hearing.
I could see something like that happen. You give a person a lifestyle, blue face. It was the hottest thing smoking. You attach the blue face. Don't want to lose that position. Don't want to lose that spot. Then been around fame for a minute. Living in the big house, driving nice cars, spending money. And then here it is, the boyfriend. He don't have anything. And if it coming to find out that the baby is his, then it make you look bad and the party is over. At that time, when all this took place, he wasn't as big as she is now. She would have faded out the way. A lot of people want this fame.
Now, here's the thing. It gets weirder. Chrisean Rock owns biological sister. Came on Jason Lee's podcast and implied and hinted and said Chrisean Rock did it without saying Chrisean Rock did it.
The Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew? Did you know him?
Pieces. So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it.
Ooh, it don't look good for certain people that we know. This is Chrisean Rock's sister saying this. Who is the certain people that we know? Could it be somebody that y'all know did it?
Well, because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow.
The sister making it seem like Chrisean had something to do with this.
No paternity test. I'm sorry.
No paternity test.
Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
Me being real, all this camera, we back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Yeah.
That's Chrisean Rock's biological sister. So if she gets to say, hey, man, I can't say what I want to say because it's going to get somebody we know in trouble. But, hey, I heard there was going to be a paternity test. Then pop, then there's no paternity test. That's her clearly saying Chrisean Rock got Ronnie murdered to avoid the paternity test that was supposed to happen, like a week later. This is going to be the last court hearing.
How is this possible, though? Like, with all these theories, no investigation, I don't know. They said the police is asking questions about her. But how do a person get away with this, man? You know, people not talking is one. Now that they asking questions about her, they probably did a full investigation and just waiting. Like I say, once she came out and said she leaving out the country, that give them all the heads up we need to come book you. Let's hurry up and book you before you get away.
Now, when Chrisean Rock was asked about this, Chrisean Rock says the trolling that Ronnie did with her and Blueface got him in a grave, and then quickly switched it up and says, oh no, he died because of his street beef. And I always thought this was odd.
When you saw your sister insinuated, she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronnie Doe, his death.
It's like a punch, a grab. Like she probably, her interview was probably so boring that she had to make something like, that's the only thing that got clipped, was talking about me. What else got clipped? We did not give a What else did you ask her? She
said she would beat Clarissa up in a boxing match.
Whoop-de-doo. That's it? That's all y'all talked about?
I can't remember everything else.
Exactly. When I cut off Ronnie, I just started seeing this side of him. He wanted clout chase for real. So, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave. That had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
No, what he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah. If that was to really to be an option of a father, not like that, but his family is like a real good family. He come from a good family. His mother.
All right. Could this be the reason why we've been seeing Chrisean turn her life around? We've been seeing her in church praising God more than ever. Nothing wrong with that. But when you feel guilty about something, a lot of people is known to go run to religion. Could that be the reason why we've been seeing that lately?
Mother, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that bloodline. So they would have worshipped my little like that. I don't know. It would have been better off having a baby with him than Blue, to be honest. But he knew it wasn't his baby. He wouldn't even did that. He did that because he was just tripping.
You can't really call what she said a confession by any means, but just her saying, oh, he trolled himself to the grave. Well, he wasn't trolling the street dudes online. If
he wasn't even trolling her. Yeah, he wasn't trolling the street dudes. He was telling her, I want a paternity test. She probably look at that as trolling.
He had street beef. We didn't know about it because he wasn't trolling them online. The only person he was trolling online was Chrisean Rock. So for her to says he trolled himself to the grave, to me, that right there may have been the closest thing to her just saying, like I did it. But Blueface was also asked about this when he got out of jail and did Jason Lee. Now, when Blueface did Jason Lee, Blueface revealed that Chrisean Rock and Ronnie was actually on the phone the night that Ronnie passed away. Now, he would also claim that Chrisean Rock is a setup artist because she also has dropped his low before, so he wouldn't be surprised if she's involved.
So when I seen that, I already knew that it was bogus.
So Tasiki was here on the show. We interviewed her, and I think she said she kind of hinted that she thought Chrisean may have had something to do with Ronnie dying. What do you think about that?
I don't know about that. To be honest, I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her. They were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that. That's just kind of
Well, because you said she's a setup artist. So
that's what she... From my knowledge, yes, she's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive.
Oh man, it seemed like everybody then gave her up, turned her in. This sound like, yeah, she's a setup. Or he heard what he was about to say before that. This was she, and he caught himself. He was about to say this what she do. Well, it's all bad, man. It's all bad because if they investigate it, she'd be the next one that we'll see locked up, caught up, all over this clout, this internet fame, man. It's a deadly drug. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. It's Compton Ricc Rock with Compton Ricc Rock TV. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Ricc Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.